Welcome to Channel AMAC, your insight to the Australian visa system. Good day everyone, my name is Carl Young, your online YouTube visa consultant. Are you interested in migrating to Australia? Why don't you consider to subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell on the side so once all the updates and news, you'll be the first one getting all the insight. Alright, let's talk about visa condition for all the employment sponsor visa. Well, you should be under the subclass 482. There's rarely, as I've seen, 457 anymore. But there has been a visa condition changed last week. Now it's just what should I say? As you have to click it into the thumbnail. It's just, I've fainted because it's such a stupidity that the government of Australia has actually not been doing it. I really believe that the something like the Doge in USA should really be implemented for the Department of Home Affairs or Department of Immigration for Australia, and we may call it Department of Visa Efficiency. Now you will know what I mean. All right, let's have a look at what actually happened. All right, if you go into immigration website, now this hasn't really been updated yet, and unfortunately it's just a lack of working ethic, isn't it? So once they update it, I will show you the updated version. Now this is actually, if you have any job situation change and you go into this web page and click, and this is exactly what they will provide you the information. Now the key detail that I wanted to show you is this: if you start working for your sponsor, you have up to 180 days. That means, what does that mean? That means if you wanted to change an employer while you're holding a subclass 482 visa, that's an employment sponsor visa, you have up to 180 days, that's half year, to actually identify your next sponsor to actually get your new application or new nomination be lodged. Now what had happened in the past, I would say half year, is that yes, there has been a lot of visa applicant and employers, they want to abide the law, and they lodged the relevant nominations for that new transfer of the job or employment. What had happened is nothing went wrong with the visa applicant, nothing went wrong with the Australian employer, but it's the Department of Home Affairs. They have simply processed for too long. There has been delay. There is inefficiency within the department. So the government thought, well, look, we don't want to be the one being blamed. So instead of getting the nomination approved and get it faster, get it quickly done, completing all these nomination applications, instead trying to do that, what they have done is this. Let me show you. It's just, I don't know what to say. Now, if you go to the same immigration website and go to the check visa detail condition and you select 482 visa right there. Now, what you will see here, there's a little bit of differences. What they have done is they inserted this additional sentence rather than what you have seen, 180 days. Now, let me read this. It says, if your employment with your sponsor ends and you can stop working or were outside of the above condition for the limited of time, so up to 180 days. Now that's for a single period. That's exactly the same as this one. All right. Now watch this. The next sentence. Next sentence says up to 365 days in total across a period of visa is granted for. Now, that means technically, if you hold a 482 visa and you work and your employment cease for whatever the reasons, you can just stay in Australia 365 days without any other job or employment. But I presume that people want to find the next job. But look at this. Now, the Labor government has been talking down on the Liberal government that they are actually creating so-called the permanent temporary residents or permanent temporary visa holders. Now, what they have just done is exactly the same. If you give me a 365, that means the nomination application has taken too long. Now, this government is so inefficient. They just cannot get an employment nomination finalized in time. I mean, 6 months they cannot even get it done. They need what? They need 365 days, so the government themselves won't breach. The government won't breach their own condition that they have set it up. Now, even if we looking into this 365 days, are they also creating the permanent temporary residence as well? That means people have been between jobs and jobs, and they don't know what to do in between. It's just so inefficient. I don't understand. Now, if the employer, the sponsor, is already approved, all they need to provide is that there's evidence of the job advertisement required to be done by, for the application, and they need to provide evidence that the business has financially sufficient to actually employ this new skilled talent or skilled migrants, right? What is so complicating taking them more than 6 months? I don't understand. I don't understand. Now, if this inefficiency continues, it will be a chaos. I recall back where Clay O'Neill said that the migration system has been, it's in a chaotic status created by the former government, Liberal government. Now, the current Labour government is also creating a chaotic situation here, telling me that an approval of a job employment nomination required to take more than 6 months. That's just crazy. Anyway, should you have more question or query, more than welcome to leave a comment right now below, and I'll see you next video. Goodbye.